What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this nice, beautiful Thursday. I'm doing real good myself. I come across this very sad story right here, and it's a damn shame. You understand? Because you got, I'm not gonna call this woman a sister because she's not, but CNG, and I put emphasis on the word sin. Okay, if you know what I mean, right? Promotes interracial relationships by basically praising Brian's, if you know what I mean. She had a guy call in to her call-in show one day and basically saying that this white guy was saying that white men are better to date or be with, and than black men, because black men basically the scum of the earth. And I know goddamn well that is not true, because we made from the earth, you not. So who's the real scum? But be that as it is, Sin G basically, promoted and agreed with every damn thing he said. Basically promoting swirling. All right. That's what Sin G does, along with other cohorts, that ain't shit women too, Who is this Kristen Kierzin? You understand? The list goes on and on and on, But the thing is this, for the sisters, stay on your own side of the fence. I'm not saying that you don't run into situations with bad situations with black men. I'm not saying that, these things don't exist, because if I said that, you guys would know I was lying. All right? We know they exist. You understand? But still, you're better off with your own. You just is. You don't want to defile your bloodline. Okay? You don't want to do that. But in this particular story right here, a bad thing happened. Okay? And a Mississippi police officer killed woman after she ended a relationship with him, threatened to tell his wife. Okay? The body of Dominique Clayton, 32, was discovered by her 8-year-old son. And this is Dominique Clayton right here. What a waste, of a beautiful woman. Okay? What a waste all the way around. So many times, brothers and sisters get into these swirling relationships thinking that they done leveled up. They leveled up. But no, you ain't leveled up, you leveled down. You don't understand that. And then when they get into these relationships, oftentimes they're thinking that who these inorganic beings that they're laying with are better than themselves. Basically, that's what it boils down to. But that's not true, okay? And this sister right here, it's too bad that she died thinking that, or what have you. But let's get into the story. Let me show you guys something. A former police officer in Oxford, Mississippi, has agreed to plead guilty, admitting to murdering his former lover after she ended their relationship and threatened to expose their affair. Matthew Kinney, 38, will admit to murdering Dominique Clayton, with whom he was romantically involved. Lafayette County Circuit Court Clerk Jeff Busby, Assistant District Attorney Mickey Mallet, and Attorney Carlos Moore, who represents the Clayton family, each confirmed to the Oxford Eagle that Kinney will take a plea deal of a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Clayton's body was discovered in May 2019 by her 8-year-old son. She had been shot in the head. Okay? What a damn shame. See, what a damn shame. Now, this piece of shit right here that did that, here he is. Now, he wants to live. He wants to live after the murder, after him murdering this lady right here. Okay? He wants life, taking a fucking plea deal. I don't make no apologies for, I'm not going to say I'm sorry, but this or that, but no, this motherfucker deserves capital punishment immediately for what he did. For what he did to this woman. Okay? Now to continue, at the time, relatives told Fox 13 that Clayton's 4 children were returning from spending the weekend at their uncle's. The body was sent inside, excuse me, the boy was sent inside to lure Clayton out for a fun prank. But he instead emerged from the home and told his siblings that their mother was dead. Now that was a horrific experience for that child to, go through. Just because this piece of shit right here that you see before you. Now, don't get it twisted. He took the plea deal and they gave it to him. But nevertheless, this motherfucker right here is on death row, if you know what I mean. You're on death row. And when you do die in the physical and awaken in the spiritual, you're going to know that your ass is through. You're going to know. Because, look, you get away with nothing wrong that you do to somebody. You just don't if it's wrong, okay? That's just what it is. So you ain't getting away with a goddamn thing. I don't care what man's system, decide to throw your bitch ass a bone for what you did to cling on to your miserable ass existence you call a life. You will pay for what you done, you piece of shit. Okay? That's just what it is. Now, to continue, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation soon took Kenny into custody and charged him with murder in connection with Clayton's death. Clayton's relatives told local media that she had been romantically involved with Kenny, who was married to someone else at the time. He had been a 4-year veteran of the Oxford Police Department. Kenny's attorney, Tony Farizzi, told WRAL that Kenny broke when Clayton threatened to tell his wife of the affair. Bad all the way around, bad all the way around, adultery ain't no joke, you know what I'm saying? He was committing adultery. It's just strange, man, it's just strange. He was the one basically committing the adultery on his wife, his kids, you know what I mean, or what have you, with the concubine outside of the home. She got death for that. Judgment ain't no joke. You understand what I'm saying? Judgment ain't no joke, but yet and still you hate to see situations like this take place. That's the reason why it's a good thing not to be dating, not only out of your race, but just don't be dating nobody that's married. If if they married, you know what I'm saying? The most I look at that, as a capital offense in itself. I'm going to just say that, Now, it goes on to say he's remorseful, Farizzi told the station. This was a situation where he literally got to the point where he broke. This has been a law-abiding citizen, a law enforcement officer. He had no prior history, and he literally got pushed to the brink of breaking, and he committed a crime of passion. You hear this motherfucker try to make this motherfucker out to be the victim. You hear this shit? In conclusion here, it says Kenny will face formal sentencing on Friday. Neither the prosecution nor the defense immediately returned calls for comment. All right. Now they making this murdering piece of shit right here out to be the victim, and he's the murderer. Okay. Ain't no telling what kind of shit that he has done, other things before murdering this woman right here. I've heard other news sources that says that he was actually in uniform when he broke into this woman's house in the middle of the night while she was sleeping and shot her in the back of the head. Okay. He was in uniform. It is said also that he would be on shift. You understand? Where he would go over and they would have their little love rumps and carrying on. You understand? When the good part of the thing was going, the relationship was going on. It is said that what was going on. He was even doing that. But when she got pregnant and threatened to tell his wife, now he want to kill her. Break into the house in the middle of the night while she's sleeping and shoot her in the back of the head. And also other news sources says that they were already trying to cover for this bitch ass motherfucker by saying that the woman committed suicide. Now I don't understand why anybody would commit suicide with shooting themselves in the back of the head. You understand what I mean? I mean, you can shoot yourself in anywhere, you know, in the front or whatever if you're going to commit suicide. There's a number of ways to kill yourself, but ain't nobody shooting themselves in the back of the head. But this is what other news sources said that went on with this case. You know, the police department, and I believe that the police department did cape for this piece of shit like this simply because, hell, you see what this attorney that he's saying, you know, talking about he broke. There's been many a times a lot of us have been under stress and we haven't resorted in taking somebody else's life. Okay? Just because you fucked up. You know? It's too bad. Well, Sinji, here's another failure for your promotion of Brian. Okay? Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.